What's going on, y'all?
Good morning.
Is this the right picture? Okay, yeah. Let's see who we got on her.
Good morning.
Anybody check out the last couple of videos I did? Videos I did. Make sure y'all share the video with some people. Send it out, post it or something. He posted it in there. Saucelino, what's going on?
Day after the murder, Veronica's red command, a distinctive personal place leading Vince Day was discovered parked at a secret just 2 blocks from her apartment.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we got Miss 216. We got Patrick, Miss Yvette, Miss Kimberly, Ricky, Jose. Oh, Monica made it. Okay, first day. G. Smith, Miss Keisha, and Miss Selena. Anybody got a question? Out of all of y'all, anybody got a question? I know somebody got one.
Good morning. This is Kim. I have a question. Can you go over back on folks finance on the deposit? Can you go over how can I see the money accumulate? Because I made a deposit, but the deposit amount is the same as my original deposit. And I was expecting, if I'm understanding correctly, for that amount to increase.
Okay, so let's just look right here at the USD coin, look at the GAR, look at the algo, and just look at the last 4 numbers. This is the compound interest right here. So when you see these change, this is how you know that you're earning your compound interest for sure.
Okay.
Now these will move a lot slower than the ones in the loans, but they'll move. If you just seen them, they just, moved a little bit. If anybody just noticed that.
Okay, great.
All right. You see it?
I do. Mm-hmm. I see it.
This is where we get to make money every 4 seconds, right? This is compound interest. So just as an example, this is basically $1,300 compounding at 22%. And with the deposit area, all we do is leave the money there. We're getting 32% interest right here, and we're getting 15% interest right here. I was just looking at that earlier this morning. So you get your regular interest, your regular APY, and then you get the rewards. That's your other 13% basically. And this is what it looks like. So your cash, your dollars are compounding, growing, compounding, cents, dollars, whatever you got in. But you're earning more of the asset, which is the key here. You're earning more of the asset. And we can go and leverage this part, let this sit, and just keep leveraging the assets. Like I could claim this now, but I'm not in the rush to just take that. I don't really need that right now. So I just let that stack up. As long as I'm letting the deposit stack, I can let the reward stack up. And then I
Okay.
take the money from the rewards, and I'm gonna keep putting those rewards on the uptrend, adding to my collateral here, right? I made it to 100,000 assets yesterday, right? This is 100,000 assets that makes me money. But did that answer your question about the deposit area?
Yes, it did. Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go over this. Okay, she posted. All right, so yesterday on the call, I had everybody that was paying attention. I said the first 10 people that go in a comment will get the NFT. So I'll be sending these out to these wallet addresses today. I'm going to need you to opt in. So you got to be on the lookout for the notification. It's going to tell you to opt in so that you can accept the NFT. Yeah. So I'll get around to doing that today. So all of these people that commented gonna get their NFT airdrops today. Let me see. Who else had a one-on-one? Because I did most of them yesterday. I think it was one more person. Let me see. Selena, you got yours. Okay, so Ken, that's Robbie, right? Take care, Cat. Okay, so it's only Rob left on here that has to do the one-on-one from yesterday. Any other questions? We got Neptune on here, Cat's here, Charles, Tyler. All right, what's going on, good people? So everybody making money right now. Anybody got any questions?
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So, what is your perspective on this metal blockchain? You had you sent me an email about this.
Yeah, I mean, Metal was selected by the government to be one of the blockchains that they use to process the FedNow. That's also, I remember, the best way for us to win is by just simply investing in the operation, investing in the transactions, because we're not going to stop the government from doing what they're going to do, right? We can overthrow the government. All of that is possible, but in the time we're in right now, the way people's minds are, they're not thinking about the technology part. So they're doing this under everybody's nose. The partnership with the FedNow and the blockchain is like, that's just, what did I put on here? I would say it's nothing to worry about. That's one thing, but it would be something to research and invest in. I'll say that much. Right? Because there's thousands of networks, thousands of platforms. You can choose any one of them and they have different features. Like yesterday, are you talking about the link about the credit card?
Hey, Walter.
Yo.
I don't know where y'all came from, but somebody please clean this kitchen up and not just
No.
put water on it.
That was her. I take care of it.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I mean,
I'm gonna call Jesse.
Don't matter, man. I'm just asking.
I got you. This little girl. All right, blockchain.
I was just talking about the as far as the investment aspect of it. Buying the coins.
Yeah, I already bought it. It's on Mexi.
Okay.
Are you asking like, should you invest in it? Is that a better way? That's what you're getting at?
No, I was just asking what was your perspective, your opinion about it. Because I know from my experience that it has been a few hello? Oh, your phone.
Yeah, you're going in and out.
It's breaking up. Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh no, I was just saying from my past experience that it has been um, a few blockchains that actually were good investments, like Binance really took off. Um, they went up to like $500 or $600 per coin, and what's the other one? KuCoin went up to like $8 per coin. So um,
Yeah, I see this. I don't know if it's gonna go that high or that fast, but I definitely see it being. It's gonna be up there because what does
yeah,
this stand for? I forgot what it stands for. Bank something. This BSA compliant. It stands for bank. Oh, the Bank Safety Act or Security Act. So to be able to get your technology into banks puts you ahead of the game. To be in partnership with the government puts you ahead of the game. So just those two pieces, and my whole philosophy is get paid off the transactions. As long as we're getting paid off the transactions, it's a win. So it's metalblockchain.org. I posted that in the classroom, so you guys can scroll down there, or it's in the classwork under DeFi wallets. I got the wallet that goes to this. So this is another blockchain I'll do a workshop on where I go over the network, the wallet, the DEX. That's what I'm going to be doing with those workshops. So you guys are starting with Algorand, Folks Finance, Tinyman, those sites. Once you get the hang of that, then you can go and learn the other ones, and it'll be navigate just as easy. This for the new people. And then for people that are already in the space that want to know more or learn more, I'm going to do those walkthroughs for you so that you can be familiar with other platforms and networks. Because some people got Bitcoin and that's all they know. Some people got Ethereum. That's all they know. If anyone didn't know me, they think all I had was Algorand because I believe in Algorand technology so much. That's why I'm so anxious to stack up on all of these coins, because I see Algorand as the winner. Like, and it's just my opinion. It's the technology and it's the person that actually came up with the company. All of the other crypto companies are using his formulas, his strategies, his codes to make their contracts, make their codes. So that piece right there, that's a fun fact for me to just say I'm going to go with the guy that's schooling everybody else. And I'm not concerned about price because we can make money no matter what the price is. If you know how to invest, you will make money no matter where it's a up market or a down market, no matter if it's crypto or real estate. If you know how to invest, you will be able to make money. But I do hold, I got a few dollars in metal already. It's not popping up. And you can go right here to Mexi. For those who do have Mexi, I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. 15 minutes. But here's the blockchain, right? So you basically invest in an entire network, just like if you were to invest in Apple or invest in T-Mobile, AT&T, you're investing in the network. So you got to imagine you're going to get paid off of the transactions being, a part owner, let's say. So you guys just check that out. Like, just start doing research on different blockchains so you don't get so caught up or married to one coin or one project and just be sold on it. Because I started off with Algorand like that. I was sold, right? Imagine I lost 26,000 in November because I only had the uptrend loan going. I only had one loan. I just expected it to keep going up, 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 up. And then it dipped on me. But it dipped due to, the fraud, the political schemes to, blow up this company so they could take over. All of that type of shit is what made me lose my money, because the market reacted to that. Everybody started selling and cashing out, and I didn't want to sell or cash out, so my account got liquidated. And that's another thing. Most important part of this whole private banking thing is protect the money, which means you do not let the liquidation margin go to zero. If you're somebody that think, oh, I'm not going to be able to watch it, or I don't get it, then I recommend you just stick to getting the money every 4 seconds and just stack the money in the depository. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. So the next step for a lot of you will be to get your NFTs and set up your liquidity pools. So who feels like they're ready for the next step? Let me ask that question.
Got a question in the chat.
Let me check. What's going on, Miss Maureen?
I'm good. I'm good. How you
Okay,
doing?
should I buy Algo straight through Folks Finance? Yes, if you can get approved and you can go that process, then I would say yes. Go straight to Folks Finance and click buy. Right, and this hasn't worked for everybody because the way it's going to work is you're going to put in the amount you want. You're going to tell them give you the Algo or the USDC. You're going to select your payment method, and I think they got Apple Pay on here too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, they got Apple Pay. They got Apple Pay and Cash App right here. So they got plenty of options for you to pay. But basically what you do is you just be sending the money to Para or through one of the companies that does the transaction, and then you wait for them to send the money back to your wallet. The easier way, since it's the same thing, is I just tell people, I will make you a Square link, send you the Square link, and then I'll do the transfer for you. You'll get a lot quicker than waiting on those companies to process all those transactions and then send your money. And the longer they hold your money, you pretty much know what they're doing with it. They're trading it for themselves before they get it to you. And those are traditional ways to load money. So anything fiat to crypto, you want to be mindful of how you're doing that. That was another one. Who else got a question? Jose, okay, you ready? What part you ready for? This will be one of the next steps for everybody to get their NFT and set the liquidity pools on TinyMan. On Tuesdays next week, I'm gonna have a few people, practice making their NFTs, and then anybody that's picked up any that you make, you can bring them to class and we can go over the details of your NFTs. Like if you do music, if you write books, if you do have any product or service, I'm gonna start showing you how to actually make money off of creating an NFT from scratch. And it could be a picture, it could be a kid's picture that they painted. It could be a video, a reel, anything like that, music. NFTs can be anything. So I want to highlight that again for anybody that might have missed it. And I'm going to put the link in the chat so everybody that doesn't have it can have access to the link. And then when you're ready, it's going to be 400 Algo until the price goes up. So the more people buy them, the more the price goes up, and there's only 57 left. Get the NFT and set up a liquidity pool. Okay, I've got to remember you. I think you're at work. That's why you can't talk right now. All right, so there goes the link for that. So it's gonna post right here, and y'all can comment on here. That way I can follow up with y'all after we do the class. Okay. All right. Any questions on that? On the next steps for the people that's already, on the first step? Anybody got any questions on the next step?
Can we go back to that metal blockchain real quick?
You want to go?
Only if they ain't got no questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Because so you said on Mexi you can buy, what is it? exactly
It's
you're buying?
metal.
Like shares?
No, you're buying the coin, the metal coin.
Oh, but I thought,
Yep.
all right, you're buying the metal coin, and that will give you access to the blockchain.
Yeah, it's like buying algo for Algorand. It's like buying Bitcoin for Bitcoin, ETH for Ethereum.
Okay.
That's all.
So let me see where you just went just now.
To Mexi.
No, you clicked something just now, like you're gonna buy the token. All right, so you're on Metal blockchain, and then where'd you go to get the tokens?
You go to Mexi. The coins are on Mexi. So
they have a different
just
name?
just click on spot or click on trade. If you're doing it on your phone, you would click on trade and just search it.
What's the name of it?
What's the name of what? Metal? It's metal.
Oh, it's called Metal. Okay.
Yep. And here's the ticker right here, Metal USDT.
Okay, I see it. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so this is why y'all came here. I'm trying to figure out nobody got no questions. If everybody made money already, this is gonna be a short call, which is cool with me. But we got Monica on that. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna circle back since nobody else had add a question. You would ask like who was ready for the next step. So I think my question is, what are the next steps? And maybe just it's different for everybody, maybe. So like for me, I need to still get the class token and I still need to help with the tiny man.
Okay, so those are the next two steps to get your
Okay.
NFT and then set up your liquidity pools.
Okay.
So anybody that's ready to get the NFT, we do the NFT, then we set up the liquidity pools, and then you'll be ready for that. This class is going to be locked and it's going to end on the 6th. So I want you guys to know that on the 6th, I'm about to pivot to a totally different network, totally different coin, wallets, all of that. This will still be live access and we still will go and talk about it. I still will, answer questions about it, but the primary focus is going to be on a totally different space, lane, company, network, wallets, all that stuff is going to be totally different. So that's the important part of learning how to work the folks finance so you can stack your money, make money, learn the different wallets so you're able to hold your money and move your money, and then learn these different platforms because they all do something differently. Like some you can stake on, some you can marketplace for NFTs, their liquidity pools on some are just a swap. And then whatever else they come up with, because you can do a lot of stuff with the technology, you put your imagination to it. I'm starting to see that. And then I will be doing the workshop on how to create your will, a living will with the NFT. That's how I'm going to start the document process out. That's one of the most important documents that a person will ever create, especially now that all of the documents that you're going to have access to are going to be on the blockchain from now on. So it's best to learn how to create your own documents and store your own documents.
Hey, Walt, this is Jonathan. Quick question. So you said you're going to be focusing on, it sounded like you said a different coin. So am I understanding that you're focusing or leaving Algorand and going to a different coin? Did I understand that right?
I'm not leaving Algorand, but I'm going to highlight it so that you guys can get more exposure to other projects, other opportunities.
Okay.
So if you look in the class, this is what the next class is going to be on. It's going to be on Stellar.
Oh, Stellar. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So that'll be where I go over the wallets, the exchanges of Stellar. And then we go over that for about a month. I think a month will be a good time to just dig into it and get familiar with it before we move on to another one.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're going kind of like, I guess in a sense I'm interpreting coin by coin. It's what it sounds
Correct.
like.
Well, more so network by network. Because
network by network, I got you.
The network comes with the coin, different wallets, different platforms, different features. And the only way you're going to figure it out or know about it is if somebody tells you or you go use them. You're not
Right.
gonna know. You're not gonna know you can get 33% using this platform over this platform unless somebody tells you or you've been doing research.
So it's about diversity. It sounds like what you're doing is diversifying.
Yeah, that's all we have to do now. We're making money
Yeah.
already, right?
Exactly.
We
Right.
are,
Exactly.
you know, but I'm waiting on, like, for example, I found this last night, but we can't use it. Well, I haven't found a way to use it yet. Because I'm looking for something else to use on Stellar. Like, there's no main one, and then this is outside of the country. So, you know, you got to jump through a little one hoop to do that, but I don't like having to do that. But this is site is for Stellar. So this is a site that's just like Folks Finance essentially, but it's for a different coin.
And it's funny you brought this up because I was just talking to my wife. It would be great if he could do other coins and then boom, all of a sudden, well, I'm hearing this now. This is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, because you can't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. Right. That's true.
Anthony D, okay, let's get you together. Just comment in the class.
Hey, Walt, this is Charles. So we're going to do that G algo and doing the governance on any of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna end up covering that in probably next week just to introduce it to people because we still got about a month and a half. So probably after we're done with the Stellar class, we can double back and people who already have Folks Finance will be able to get into the governance period. And the governance periods work similar to Folks Finance. You put your algo in and then you get G algo back out. The algo that is in, you're earning rewards off of that, like dividends every 3 months. And then the G algo is what'll be in your wallet still. So you can go back to the loan, the deposit, or anywhere else and sell it. So if you put $100 in algo in, you can take $100 in G algo out and have your money working in 2 places instead of 1. So liquid governance, we got about a month and a half. So if anything, you guys could just start like reading up on it, studying it, so that you're a little more familiar until we all go over it as a group. That would make it a lot easier for all of us since you have to join and sign up in 44 days. Everybody can be prepared.
Walt.
Who's that? Somebody got?
It's Kat.
Got a question?
Yeah, sorry, I was in the.
Kat, what's going on, Kat?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was in the other room. Can you just summarize what you just said about G algo?
Oh, so the G algo, the G algo is where you will take your regular algo and invest it into the platform to like vote, right? You're voting on different things that they're going to change about the network. The voting takes place every 3 months. For leaving your money in, for leaving your regular algo in governance, you're going to earn rewards when it's time to take it out. But while it's in there, while the algo is committed to governance, you're going to get basically one G algo per algo. And then you can take that G algo back out and swap it. You can bank with it, deposit it, whatever, send it to a different platform, and just have your money in 2 places instead of 1. So it's going to be working inside of the governance. So you're already getting those rewards in 3 months for sure. But then you were able to get the G algo so that you can still leverage the value, basically. Okay. Do you get that?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. All right, so I see Jabari and Jose, both of y'all ready. Oh, and Anthony D. It's $250 worth of metal. Say what?
Oh, that's us talking about the metal blockchain.
Yeah.
If you go up a little bit, you'll see where he said about creating a wallet and stuff.
Let me see. Oh, he got a big one. You can create a hot wallet with metal blockchain and buy 250 metal and send it to their wallet and send 2,000 metal from their exchange basic wallet and send it to their P chain and stake it and become. I'm going to just copy this. All right, Jabari, post that in the class. Copy and paste it and post it in there. That way everybody else can catch it later too. Because I've already started digging at it. I got Metal Pay wallet already. All right, thanks.
You are.
Is there a way to track, see your borrow folks finance? Nope. So Tyler, there's not a way to actually see it. I just went over this yesterday. The best way for you to actually see how much money you're making, whether it's dollars or cents, and we're talking about the actual cash that you can pull out, because that's the main thing that people are concerned about. How much cash can you actually pull out? So if you look at my account, it's 36,500 and this is 24,000. Just from that math, it's what? $12,500 in cash between those. That's the equity. That's how much I can pull out. If I unwind all of this money right now, it'd only be 12 grand. But because I get the strategy, what we're doing here, I'd rather have 12 grand working with the power of 36,000, which is 3 times that, than just sit 12,000 in the deposit area, letting it compound, or sitting it in a bank, or just sitting it in cash. That's how you would count your money, your cash, in this count. As long as you can see that difference between the collateral and the borrow growing, you know you're making money. And you have to understand, the more your account grows, whether the market's going up or down, you should be accumulating more assets. That's everybody. Using the strategy properly, you should be accumulating more assets. So even if you have to come and reduce collateral and take out, let's say I got to take out 10, 20,000 of these assets, I can afford to do it at this point because the assets are creating more assets. Like over here, I'm getting more assets. That's the main thing that people need to understand about this blockchain space. Everything is basically about a transaction, about an asset, about privacy. You know, it's not just about money and wealth and cash. That's why a lot of people have an issue getting over the learning curve, because they're so focused on these dollars. When you know the price of a dollar ain't what you think it is, and it's gonna change. So the focus should stay on stacking the assets. Even with the downtrend loan. On the downtrend loan, you're using cash as collateral, right? $18,000 in cash as collateral, but I'm borrowing more assets, right? And if you look on the uptrend, I got 100,000 assets on the uptrend, and then I got 80,000 assets that I owe on the downtrend. There's a 20,000 difference right there in assets, and I control both sides. So at the end of the day, main thing is manage the liquidation margin. Like right now, I can bump these both to 10, but instead, I'm just gonna let the market do what it does. That's it. You know, and right now, we 10 minutes left on this candle. I think I might bump that. Let me see. Down. Oh, no. Okay, the downtrend about to start printing too. Just from looking at this chart, especially from today earlier, whenever I was looking at it. I think I was right here. So yeah. Okay, any question on the chart? Because I know some people don't know how to actually read charts or know what I mean when I show the chart. Any questions on the chart? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so anybody that's ready for class? Go ahead, Charles. I know you were about to speak. Go ahead.
This is Jonathan. Hey, before you go any further, I want to make sure this is kind of I guess it's a non-crypto type question, or a request rather. Is it possible you could change my ID for the classroom? It's under the wrong email ID, and I have to keep switching profiles to do it. I know it's not a crypto question, but I just wonder if that could be done.
No, you good. What did you sign up under?
It's Jonathan E. Wilkins at gmail.com, but I need it to be Jonathan E. Wilkins at hotmail.com.
Let me see. You know what? Do me a favor. Comment in the classroom so that I can find it.
Okay, let's see. It's like it's probably gonna be at the very bottom. Yeah, go to the W's, all the way down to the W's. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, change it to Hotmail instead of Gmail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send you a fresh link.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Hi, how you doing this morning?
I get bigger and better every day. How you doing?
Excellent, excellent. Great answer. I actually, when I attempted to set up my loans yesterday, it just keeps buffering and it never actually creates the loan. Is that because my computer's too old?
No, I'm starting to. I think that's what we went over yesterday too. Is that could be? No, it's not the pop up. Is it the pop up? It's either your connection or the blocker on your computer. I think that's what it is.
Oh, so I have to set this website for a pop up.
You're doing it on the laptop, right?
Right.
What kind of laptop do you have?
MacBook.
Okay. So is it off?
Yeah, it is blocked.
I'm saying is blocking the pop-ups or it's off already?
Well, it just said pop up.
Well, I think what she's saying is once she generates the command, she has to confirm it in the app, correct? Is that what he's talking about?
No, she said
on my phone.
Yeah, you have to confirm each transaction. You have to confirm it with your wallet with the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okie then. All right. Thank y'all.
Okay, you got that part. All right. Okay. All right, so I got a few more minutes. Any last minute questions? I'm about to get back to everybody that's ready to get their NFT so we can kill a few minutes doing that. And that's it for today. This ain't gonna take much time. You guys got access to class, so class resources. I just did another video last night to kind of give another rundown of what you should be doing. I'm preparing for the workshops and to get ready to start the next class in June. So anybody got any questions before I click the end button? One more time.
Can I add something? I just posted in the classroom about the Tiny Man. I just set mine up and all I did was I went to the create your accounts and I went to the Tiny Man liquidity. And when I did that, I just I paused the video as I did it and it was really easy to set up. So I know sometimes people be thinking it's like hard, but if you really just go and watch the video and pause it step by step, then you could really get it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Jabari, Anthony D, and who else was it? I forget who else it was. Oh. Miss Monica, you don't got no questions. It's your first day. We got to set you up. If you don't have any questions, Faith, how you doing today?
Hi, I don't have any questions right now. I'm just listening in. I'm gonna come back in because I'm at work right now. So I'm just listening in, and I might have questions tomorrow or sometime this week. For now, I'm just listening. But thank you.
Okay, if you have any that come to mind, you can always post them inside the classroom, inside the stream, and that way myself or someone else can add to it. All right, but that's what I got for y'all today. If ain't nobody actually got a question right now, Jabari, Anthony D, and I can't remember who the third person was. So send me a message and get with me so that we can do the NFTs, and then I'll walk y'all through the Tiny Man. Everybody that's still on the first steps, Make sure that you go to class resources and that you understand right now, you should know the first 2 steps. You should know how to operate your wallet and you should know how to load your money. Those are the main things that you should know how to do. And then, we'll focus on the swapping and the staking and the liquidity after you guys are more comfortable moving the money and watching and managing the money. Once you get comfortable managing the money, then these other steps are just going to be a piece of cake. All right. So,
hey, Walt, you told me yesterday that you were going to get with me as we were trying to move the money from the MetaMask over to my account, and you told me to get 2 addresses from. Do you remember what those were?
The 2 addresses that you were supposed to send me.
Correct.
I don't recall right now, but I do know what you're talking about. So since I'm about to end this call, let me just hop straight on with you, and I'm gonna send them a message about the NFTs and just organize it from there.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Okay, I appreciate everybody that came to the morning come up. And if anybody got a question, just send it to me and I'll get back to it as soon as I can. All right, y'all have a good day.